Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is going to be the second part of our Forex basic course. Yeah, previously in our previous video, we talked about the concepts of the basic and fundamental concept of Forex. So yeah, for you guys that are looking to start up Forex and don't actually know what we actually do in the Forex market, that video was built for that purpose. Okay, so if you want to know what we do in the forex market and what it entails, the concept and the background of it and everything, that video was well packed on that. Okay, so if you're a newbie trying looking and seeking to start out forex, I strongly suggest you look for that video on my channel and then you watch that before proceeding to this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's just dive into what we have for today. Today we're going to talk about spread. Like I said, it's the part two of our first basic course, so it's going to be kind of more advanced than what we talked about in the previous video. So yeah, so basically this video is going to be all about spread, and then yeah, as we proceed onwards, we're going to learn about leverage in the next video, and then on and on, learn about lots and pips and their significance, and then yeah, in the further videos talk about trading platforms, some yeah popular forex trading platforms, and then fundamental analysis versus technical analysis and risk management, and yeah, psychology as well. So you already know you don't want to miss any of these upcoming videos. So what I just want you to do for me right now is just click on that red button right there and turn on the notification bell as soon as possible. Okay, so yeah, let's just proceed to what we have for today: spread. All right, so what exactly is spread? Now when you hear the word spread, it's not like your regular term you actually perceive about spread. When somebody say don't spread lie or spread the news or whatever, that's not what it entails in forex. Okay, in forex when we talk about spread, we see it as what a transaction fee. Okay, it's a term or it's a word used to describe a transaction fee. Okay, so it's actually the cost you pay to enter a trade. You don't enter a trade for free. Okay, so each time you enter a trade, there's actually a transaction fee you pay, okay, for going in and out of that trade. Okay, so that transaction fee is what is known as spread. Just take it like let's say your mobile banking app. Okay, if you make a transaction of like 5,000, whatever currency you use, whether naira, dollar, or pound, or whatever. If you make a particular transaction, right, there's going to be a particular fee. Okay, it's not going to be much, but just like a little fee to cover up what you actually did, right? Same thing with cryptos, right? If you try to make a withdrawal, try to make a transfer of a particular asset, right, they are going to charge you a particular fee. Okay, a little transaction fee. So same thing with the forex market. Each time you enter a particular trade and you exit the trade, yeah, the cost of entering that particular trade is what is known as spread. And um like we see here, okay, let's just read the definition. It says was the spread is like a transaction fee. Okay, it's the cost you pay to enter but a trade. Now the narrower the spread, the less it costs you to enter the trade, which is better for your profits. Okay, now why I said narrower is because there are most times that spread can be quite large. Okay, which is the transaction fee can be can be quite large. Okay, and this tends to happen in scenarios whereby there is no much liquidity in the market. Okay, so I think I gave a brief on liquidity on the previous video. So if you haven't watched that, I strongly suggest you start from there. Okay, so spread is like, I mean, sorry, when I talk of narrower the spread, I mean like the spread has to be tight. Okay, because if your transaction fee is quite large, it's going to eat up your potential profits. Okay, so if you have a narrower spread or a smaller spread, you are going to be able to maximize profits in the long run. Okay, and there are several things that determine if you are going to actually get a lower or larger spread, some of which includes, like I mentioned earlier, liquidity. Okay, so if you are trading a pair that doesn't have that is not tradable by many people. Okay, because if there are not a lot of people trading a particular currency pair, that currency pair is going to be static. Okay, it's going to be more often very static and less volatile. And when a particular currency pair is less volatile and less liquid, there is going to be what? Large spread. Also, it also depends on what? On your broker. Okay, I don't know if I've talked about broker, but brokers are like the company that give you a platform to trade. Okay, because you don't just trade anywhere. There's going to be a platform where you trade. That platform you trade with, okay, those are called brokers. Just like spread, right? Spread is the transaction fee. Brokers are what? Like a company or a platform that give you what? That, okay, that podium or that platform to place that particular trade you want to place. Okay, so if your broker is not actually that good, yeah, because there are some brokers that offers very wide spread. So that is why it's also very essential to do what? Pick a very good broker. So I've talked a lot. Okay, so let's talk more about spread. Let's understand better. Okay, so just think of spread as the price of admission to forex. Exactly, this is a very good point. Okay, whenever you go to if you want to enroll, okay, to an academy, you are going to pay a particular what fee, a particular price for them to enroll you, right? So it's just same thing with forex market. You have to pay a transaction fee for you to enter any particular trade. So it's just like a ticket fee. Okay, so the fee is just small, like a narrow spread. So it's better for you. Okay, oh sorry, if this fee is small, okay, it's better for you because it doesn't eat too much of your potential profit. Exactly what I said in the previous slide. So if you have a narrower spread, it's going to help maximize your profit. But if the fee is quite large, it's going to take a bigger chunk out of your potential gain. So you want to either trade pairs that would have lower spread, or you do what? Look for brokers that have what? Lower spread to trade with them. Now, for example, if you trade the currency pair with a 1 pip spread, it's cheaper. What? It's cheaper than with a spread of 5 pip. Okay, so I don't know. I've not talked about pips, but that's going to come up in the next video, and I'm not going to explain that because I already explained broker, of which I didn't intend to explain. Okay, I actually wanted to make that a separate video, but yeah, I already explained that. So let's move forward. I'm going to talk about pips in the next video. Okay, so yeah, you can just follow up with this video, and then in the next video you are going to understand what pip is. Okay, so yeah, if you have a currency pair with a 1 pip spread, is cheaper than one with a 5 pip spread. So less cost just means more money left in your pocket. Okay, so this is spread in pips. Now if you look here, what do we have? We have a currency pair here, which is what? Euro USD. Okay, and this is what? This is the sell price, and this is the buy price, right? So you can see the difference between your ask price and your bid price. That is what is your spread. Okay, that's how to calculate your spread. Because once you open your MT5, once you open your trading platform, you're going to see two values. Okay, you're going to have two values, and those two values, the difference between them, I don't want to talk about ask price and bid price, okay, because I didn't actually plan that for this video. I'm going to make that in a separate video, but just know that the difference between those two values is what is your spread. Okay, so let's imagine now that the first value of Euro USD now is what? 1.35640, which is the buy price. Then the second value is what? 1.35626, which is the sell price. Now the difference between the first value and the second value, which is this and this, is what? 0.00014, which is the spread, or 1.4 pips. Okay, so which means that they are going to charge you a 1.4 pips spread for any particular trade you place. As simple as that. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. That's just how to calculate spread. That's just how to calculate spread. As simple as that. Okay, so yeah, you might be confused because you don't actually know how to get these values. You might not know how to actually get these values, but that is in your trading platform, which is your MT4, MT5. Okay, you can actually go to your Google Play Store or App Store and download MT5. That's a web trader. Okay, so once you download MT5 and you just open MT5, you don't need to know how to trade. Okay, you don't need to know how to trade. You don't need to have an experience on how to trade. Once you just open your MT5, you are going to see tons of currency pairs lining up. Okay, And once you see those currency pairs lining up, you're going to see two values beside them. Okay, and just like Euro USD here, we have one value here, which is this one, and then the second value. You're going to see tons of those two values in all currency pairs. So you can just do your math and subtract them together to know how many pips in spread, how many uh, to know the pips in spread that they have. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so I actually had this here. So yeah, if you go to your MT file, this is what you're going to see. Okay, this is like the interface, and this is a currency pair, Euro USD and GBP USD. So the first price is your bid price, and the second price is your ask price. Okay, so the difference between your bid price and your ask price is what is known as the spread. So if you subtract this from this, if you subtract the both of them, you are going to get a value. Okay, so that value is what is known as your spread. That is going to be your transaction cost, your transaction fee. Okay, so also here, if you subtract this from this, you're going to get a value, and that value is going to be what? Your spread. Okay, so that's just how spreads are calculated. Okay, so yeah, so if you calculate a particular currency pair in a particular broker and you see that it's very high, make sure you run from that broker. But if you calculate it in another broker and you see that, oh, this is low and you can actually afford to pay that transaction cost, then yeah, fine, you can decide to stick with that broker. Okay, so, and also, like I said earlier, it also depends on the kind of currency pair you are trading. Okay, so yeah, let's just proceed to the next. Now, I told you earlier that there are some brokers that offers wide spread and low spread. Okay, so what we have here on my left hand side is what normal spread and what wide spread. Okay, now if you look here, this is what the bid price and this is the ask price, right? So now the difference between these two, this is 1.2458 and 1.2460. Okay, so if you minus this 1.2460 minus 1.2458, we have what 0.0002, which is 2 pips. Okay, if you round it up, that's 2 pips. So we have just 2 pips spread, which is quite nice, very little and very affordable. Okay, we can afford that transaction fee, right? But if you now look over here, same pair Euro USD, but look at the big difference, 1.2448 and 1.2468. If you subtract this from each other, you're going to get what 0.0020, which is 20 pips. What the fuck, like this is too much. Okay, so if you calculate a 20 pips spread, when you combine your lot size, you combine your leverage and the rest of that, you are going to see that the money you are going to use to pay for this transaction fee at the end of the day is going to be very large, very large, and you might not, and it's going to do was cut your profits, your potential profits a lot. Okay, so if you want to maximize profits, you need to go for this and not this. Okay, so yeah, that is it for spread. Okay, so this is another example of spread, just like the previous one, but containing more details. Okay, so in the previous video I talked about something called base currency and core currency, where I said what the first currency is what your base currency, and your this is the one at your right hand side. Okay, in your pair. Okay, because this is a pair, this is a couple, because they're married together and they are one, right? So the one at your right hand side is your code currency, and the one at your left hand side is your base currency. And we know that the code currency is always makes one of what of the base currency. So the base currency is always equated to one, and the code currency serves as what one of the base currency. So this is the bid price. The bid price is currently 1.2079, and the ask price is 1.2081. So the difference between the ask price and the bid price, what is known as what is spread. So we have spread as 1.2081 minus 1.2079, and we have 2 pips. Okay, so this is just a simple explanation on how to calculate spread. And yeah, so let us wrap it up by saying the most currencies with the lowest spread. Let's see that in the next slide. Okay, so these are the lowest spread in terms of currency pairs. Okay, so firstly we have Euro USD with the spread of 0 to 10. Okay, so you can see the range. Okay, so if you are looking for pairs to trade that have low spread, the first one is what Euro USD, then followed by USD JPY, then AUD USD, USDCHF, so on and so forth till what GBP NZD. You can see how high this one is. So if you are looking for low currency pair to trade, this is what you should what be trading from here to at least where this green line stops. Okay, so that is that with spread. In the next video we are going to talk about pips and lots, and yeah, probably leverage as well. Okay, so guys, if you've come up this far with me, I really want to thank you, and I urge you to stick around, and more videos are going to get uploaded. Thank you very much. Please help me subscribe, and yeah, just turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Thank you very much, and peace out.